Okay, here's the tools required to remove your tire from your rim and then install the new tire. Okay, we have a old tire, all right, and then we simply set the rim and stuff on that. Then here we have just a simple rag, and we have various tire irons. We have a really long one, some shorter ones. I prefer kind of these spoon style. These work out extremely well. These are the old ones. Okay, then we have some pliers to help us with the aid of installing the valve core, then the 12 millimeter, and some baby powder for the tube. 2 sets of valve core removers, right? We have the fancy nice one from Motion Pro. Then we have a little simple one you can use. I prefer this one. Then we have our valve stem installer, right? This is from Motion Pro. You can use this, just seats in. We don't really use it all that often. And you have rim protector strips. We don't really use these. And then you have that same weighted rubber mallet, and then a heavier one, and that's to help break the bead. And then here you have different lubes that you can use. This is soapy water, which just takes a little longer to drive. Then you have Windex and some WD-40, and that just helps you install it onto the rim when it's really cold and stuff. So let's get after it. Okay, so we're gonna remove the valve core now. So we'll remove the cap, and we'll take the 12 millimeter for the stem, right? For the little nut on the valve stem, right? That never really has to be too tight anyway, otherwise it can pop inside and it can come loose and squeeze your tube inside, and then you're in trouble. So remember, when we're doing this, we put these sprockets side down because we don't want it to hit us, right? So we'll insert this, and we'll simply just turn it. You'll feel it go right into the groove. And there you go. Set that aside now. Okay, so the rim lock nut is a 14 on mine. So we'll go ahead and loosen that now. Okay, so we got that loose, right? We don't need to take it completely off, but high enough, all right, to where we can simply push down on it like this, all right, like that. Or you could use, you could use the wrench and simply push down. That just frees it up. Okay, so okay. All right, simply put them both on the ground, and this is how I like to break my bead. What's going on? Well, it's been on the bike for a while. You have many options and many different ways to do this. This just aids in you can just hit it and you'll start to see it. You'll start to see it break. Okay, so we broke free one side. We'll just spray this one too. Like I said, let's just kind of get it in the crease there. No need to apply the rim or a tire. Do the same thing. See it here? It's free now, and you can totally see it now. See how it's free and pushed down? And that's basically on both sides. Okay, it's free, so now you're simply ready to remove it. So let's do that. All right, so now got the bead loosened up. So now we're ready to remove the tire. And this, like I say, here's where you have your choices and your options. You don't have to start the rim lock or the valve core, or valve stem, I'm sorry, right? You just want to get that in there to where you can feel it. And now here's the trick, okay? You want to probably put these oh, a few inches apart, maybe two or three at the most. I prefer right around about 2 inches, right? And here's the key. I prefer to use 4 or 5, okay, to aid in doing this. And you're going to see this in a minute because it just makes it that much easier. So, right? Okay, hold it, and they'll. Okay, and this is about the third one is where it kind of gets tricky. But remember, you have it soft, so that aids you, and so they'll. All right, they'll pretty much work their way around on their own. So now you can just take your bigger one, take small bites, right? Not too big. See, maybe a couple inches, a bite at a time. Right? Remember, you have it watered down a little bit, right? So, see? Okay. So one side's off, all right? You can keep the tube in there, right? Now you're going to do the same thing on the sprocket side, right? Put 2 of them in there. That's really about all you need. And you'll just do the same thing on this side, right? Take a small, work your spoon into the tire. You'll get underneath the bead, and you'll just push down, right? I just prefer the bigger one. Really get it in there, and then there you go. And at this point, you can remove that. Okay. Okay. All right. So just grab a small one, thinner one. Okay. And then just simply work your way around the tire. All right. So now it's simply ready to be removed, okay? Now, you can simply grab the rim, push away, push the tire away, and